Namaste, guys. ChristianRLong, life enhancement consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Friday afternoon here in Denver, Colorado. I'm at one of my favorite bookstores of all time, called Tattered Cover. I think this is one. I'm trying to think if this is the original one or the second one. They have about 4 within Denver. It's a local bookstore. Stephen, Namaste. And a lot of good books. A lot of good books, good vibe. This place has good coffee, good cookies, and good books. James, Namaste. You change your profile picture from a woman to a, I don't know, to a Navy SEAL covered in mud that looks like a zombie. Interesting. And I just got a haircut at one of my favorite guys, Jason Jewell. I've been seeing him for probably 6 or 7 months. The guy's been cutting hair for 20 years. Mostly men's hair. Reina, Namaste. The guy is an expert at what he does. An expert. And I choose to work with experts. I've actually did a stream about 6 or 7 months ago on working with experts and why I recommend it versus working with the amateurs. And it was really cool connecting with him. But here's the thing. I set up an appointment to meet with him. I said, does he have something available in an hour? They're like, yes. I'm 20 minutes from his office. Jennifer, Namaste, 20 minutes from his office. So, hour until I meet with him, I got 20 minutes. That's a 40-minute window. So, I was doing some work at home. I was finishing up my meditation practice. I was having some coffee. And then I said, okay, time to go. I still have plenty of time. I'm driving into downtown Denver, right? From where I am. I'm near Cherry Creek. Autumn, Namaste. Thanks for the like on the previous post. I appreciate you. Appreciate you on the streams. Thank you for your continued support and sharing. And so I met up with, so I'm driving, right? Driving. I get downtown and it takes me not 5, not 10, not 15, but takes me 20 minutes. 20 minutes to find parking. And you ever have those moments when you're like, all right, that spot's going to open up. It opens up and someone else grabs it, or you see someone, Karina, Namaste, you see someone on the other side of the street, you're like, all right, if I completely break the law right now, I can have that spot. I did that 4 times within 20 minutes and nothing happened. No spots materialized for me. And I was like, this is super weird. Now, I used to live in the New York City area. So I lived in Jersey City. It was a 10-minute subway ride to Wall Street. I used to work on Wall Street. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, people don't believe this, that it is easier to find parking in New York City than it is to find parking in downtown Denver. Not quite sure why. Sure, there are many factors that I'm unaware of, but with all the influx of people moving to Denver because pot is legal here in Colorado, and not enough streets, not enough parking spaces, parking has become quite the issue. And so I was having to practice lots and lots and lots of patience, and I was actually laughing to myself. I dig your new do and all your wisdom. It's never my wisdom, it's always my teacher's wisdom. I give all credit to my teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, the modern founder of pranic healing or Hatha Yoga. But it was a beautiful practice for me in patience, because some of you may or may not know, I'm not a big driver. If I drive for 8, 9, 10 hours at a time, going somewhere across state lines. That's how I drive. But the driving, the day-to-day, Monday through Friday, 1 hour there, 1 hour back, all that stuff, I don't do that. I used to live in Orlando. Actually, I lived in Sarasota and I commuted to Orlando. 2 hours one way. I did that twice a day for about 3 months. 2 hours one way. I would leave the house at 4:15 in the morning because we had super early sales meetings, very early in the morning. And if you weren't there, they kicked you out. So I would get up at 4:15 in the morning, drive 2 hours in the middle of the night or middle of the morning, whatever you want to call it. And then I would get stuck in traffic on the way back, or I would stay later in the day, hang out with people, and then drive when their traffic wasn't around. But minimum 2 hours there, 2 hours back. And so the whole people doing Monday through Friday thing, an hour in traffic one way, an hour in traffic another day, or friends of mine in the LA area who are in traffic for 2 hours one way and in traffic 2 hours back, 4 hours a day of traffic. I don't know how you guys do it. Super props. Your sharing of the wisdom. Nice your hairdo. I learned patience when they put up for my when they put makeup on for my job. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Steven says, Steven's got a lot to say, everyone. It's not just the haircut, it's the hair. It's how the haircut happens. Before a great haircut, you raise your vibe. So your haircut is a manifestation of your wishes and needs. First invoke, then after we create thought forms. Yeah. See, what I love about Steven is he always takes the energetic approach when he jumps on and throws on something on the stream, which is what these streams are about, right? We talk about energy healing, meditation, and practical spirituality. So the thought forms, our thoughts get impregnated into our hair, right? Our thought forms get impregnated into our hair. So there's different schools of thought on this. You have the Hindu tradition, which is about growing the hair very, very, very long and dealing with that, right? And then you have the Buddhist tradition, which is shaving all the hair off and not dealing with it, but having less thoughts being impregnated into your hair, right? And you have thought forms get impregnated into your clothes. You get thought forms impregnated into your pillows, your pillow sheets, your bed sheets, right? So it's recommended every 6 months, get rid of your underwear and get rid of your bed sheets, because they're impregnated most of the time not with the best energy, heavier, denser energies. Have you ever noticed when you wash your sheets, you tend to sleep better, right? You ever notice when you take a shower in the morning, you tend to think clearer than if you don't take a shower in the morning, right? All of these things have energetic components to them. So that was my lesson for today, was learning about patience, of driving around and around. I basically just drove on 2 streets for 20 minutes around and around and around downtown Denver looking for parking, and I was like, it's never been this difficult to find parking. I've lived in Denver for 7 years, and the traffic has gotten progressively more aggressive and congested about every 3 to 4 months. Noticeably, every 3 to 4 months. But that's why I work from home. 90% of all my healings, well, actually 100% of all of my healings, Alex, namaste, 100% of all my healings are, wow, this all opened up really weird. 100% of all my healings are at home. So a couple people will come and see me physically, but 95% of them are done distantly, on Zoom, on Skype, on FaceTime, on Facebook Messenger. So I don't drive anywhere. It's not my thing. I think it's a huge waste of time. A huge waste of time. Now, not everyone has designed their lifestyle to support that. Some people do drive for a living and have to drive, and that's completely understandable. My preference is, if I'm going to drive, I want to drive for 8, 9, 10 hours straight and go to a different city, a different state, and have some new experience. But to drive every day for work, Monday through Friday, 2 hours a day, not interested. Not interested. You guys can keep that. And that's it, guys. So thank you for the compliments on the haircut and the hairdo. He didn't have the chance to, what's the word I'm looking for? He washes it in the beginning, and then he washes it at the end. But because I was late by 20 minutes for our appointment, he didn't have time to wash. But he did the blow drying, he did the gel, and I'll fix it when I get home. That's it. So I'm going to check out this bookstore. It's weird how all these opened up at the same time. But I hope you're having a beautiful Friday. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend. Be safe. Learn something new. Experience something new. Meet somebody new. Maybe even yourself. If you guys are in need of healing, go to ChristianRLong.com. It's my website. And you can reach out to me there directly. I look forward to connecting with you very, very soon. Christian R. Long, Life Enhancement Consultant. I love doing affirmations while I'm driving. Ooh, that's a good one. So Autumn, when she's driving her half hour and a half in the car to work, she likes to do affirmations. When I was doing a lot of driving per day, would do books on tape or books on CD. I remember listening to the Jim Morrison biography. It was like 22 or 23 hours. Namaste. Super interesting. Never would have thought I've respected Jim Morrison so much. Which, interestingly enough, I've been told when my hair was longer, I've been told by many people that I look like either Jim Morrison or Val Kilmer. And isn't it funny that Val Kilmer played Jim Morrison in the Doors movie? Not weird. Everything's connected. So, love you guys very, very much. ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consultant, wishing you a beautiful day, beautiful weekend, and a beautiful life. Atma, namaste. Bye-bye.